tough. It was really tough to play DDO with a stick in the dirt back when it first came out. Things were really slow. Joking aside, though, this is honest to God the real deal. For those of you who don't know the history of DDO, this game is so old that it was coded to be played on dial-up. Yeah, you remember dial-up? Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Ringtone, ringtone. Yeah, that. Remember that? DDO was made to be played on dial-up. That's how old, and I'm not making jokes. Like, we make a lot of jokes about how old DDO is. That's not a joke. It literally was created to be played on dial-up. You've got mail. Right. Now, there was high-speed internet when DDO came out. And, but there's still, like, when they were making games back then, you had to plan for a certain percentage of your player base that still had dial-up. So they literally made the game to be played on dial-up. DJ Fonte? I hope I'm saying that right. Good morning and welcome to the channel. This game came out in 2006. DJ Fantasy. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. The red letter on the black background is hard for me to read because I'm old and my eyes are bad. But I see it now. I thought the C was an E. DJ Fantasy. I like it. That's my adult film name. What a coincidence. Somebody order a DJ. Bow chicka bow bow. I'm DJ Fantasy. So if there's nobody alive on the main platform, then the Abbot, because he's a drama queen, he pulls you back to the platform because he wants all your attention. Yeah, being quelled is another problem. So I guess I'll put on my goggles. That was another issue that I had when I tried to solo it the other day, as I was getting quelled. I didn't have my goggles on, but I just put them on. Inferno! He pulls me back in, gotta go back out there, yada yada yada. So I think where I'm gonna run into the big problems is the beholders in the end fight, because there's no place to get away from them. I think they have too many hit points for me to beat. They just respawn anyway, so I think that what's going to happen is that I'm just not going to be able to cast, and I'm going to get overwhelmed because I can't do anything. That's what I think is going to happen. And then I'm going to get neg leveled, and I can't cast anything to get rid of my negative levels, and, you know, yada, yada, yada. But like I said, we'll give it a try. Okay, the easy part's done. Oh wow, I just one-shot that beholder with Word of Balance. I did not think that I thought they'd have more hit points than that. Mustang, thank you for gifting a sub to DJ Fantasy. We have an awesome community here, DJ Fantasy. When somebody new shows up like you, a lot of times one of our awesome viewers will give them a sub right away, as Mustang has just gifted you a sub. Thank you, Mustang. That was very nice of you. Yeah, I keep getting in positions where I can't cast. Hey, I did it! That's my first ever Mark of Death solo. Nice. That was tough because all the crap that interferes with spell casting, you know, on a caster, that's the only way I can DPS, right? Plus, you know, in order to make the abbot vulnerable to cold, I gotta have Mantle the Icy Soul on, and everything, you know, I keep getting dispelled, so there was a lot of time I was throwing spells on the abbot and stuff, and it just wasn't doing anything. How? Hell yeah. Well, that was fun. It was a nice challenge. It's another raid that I can say that I've soloed, I guess, and I can talk more about actually soloing it. I knew the basic premise, the steps involved in doing it, but I just never bothered. You know, there you go. Solo Mark of Death. You can too.